Late one night, the moon was glowing, I was feeling down, wondering if she'd changed at all, if her hair was still brown. Her folks never did like me much, guess I acted too tough. I never could stomach her mama's cooking, they thought I wasn't Jewish enough. And I was standing by a big jet plane, damn near nothing to lose, flying out back to New York City, 5-0, they never had a clue. Getting through, tangled up in blue. She was young when we first met, not yet 20 years old. She was wearing a tight black dress, I guess I was feeling bold. About a month later, job went south, I had to leave town in a flash. She said her goodbyes through tear-filled eyes, I was running low on cash. She said, slip me a letter into my pocket as I was walking away. I didn't miss her much at first, to tell the truth I have to say, but the longing grew, tangled up in blue. I had a job up north lined up, Montreal or Toronto, but I never got past the border guards. They locked me up and then let me go. So I drifted down to Scranton, PA. I was lucky just to be alive, plotting, scheming my next move. Meanwhile, all I did was drive, but all the while I was alone. She was on my mind, it was something I had to do, though the law was close behind. So I just flew, tangled up in blue. A few years later, I was stuck in jail and she came to say goodbye. I just kept looking at her pretty face as she struggled not to cry. Later on, when the time ran out and they led me back to my cell, I could still just about smell her perfume, and it felt like living hell. I paced back and forth, wall to wall, studying this twist of fate, picturing her in a Tel Aviv cafe. It filled my heart with hate. She found someone new, tangled up in blue. Living in the desert, I've moved on, I know it's for the best. I never did deserve her anyway, just had to get that off of my chest. All the wrong, all the sin I've done, if she only knew the half. Tell God your plan, so they say, if you wanna make him laugh. And right before I'm to be released, so glowing like a burning flame, so much living to do before I die. Things will never be the same between me and you, tangled up in blue. Nevertheless, I must admit, it hurts to say goodbye. Looking back, I remember clear the first time I made her cry. In a cabin in the Galilee, that's when I knew I loved her so. I held her tight throughout the night, not once did I let go. But in the end, people fade away, nothing's set in stone. Better to have loved and lost, for now I'll carry on alone. What else to do? Tangled up in blue.